Hi, welcome to Road 200 Con Questions. A total of 20 students play chess tournament, 5 each from one of the 4 houses. So you have red, blue, green, yellow, 5 each. Each student played with each of the other players not belonging to a house. So let's first look at only one player. This one player will play with how many players? Will play with 5 players of blue, 5 players of green, 5 players of yellow. So this one player will play 15 games. Later there are 20 players. So that means total 15 into 20. But every game is played by 2 players. That means you're counting the game twice. Once when you're counting the first player, once you're counting the second player. So therefore you divide by 2. So if you do that, you will get 150. So totally 150 matches were played. Right? So each match required 2 players. Therefore we divide by 2. So we take one player into consideration. One player played 15 games. So total 20 players, so 15 into 20, divide by 2 because every match is played by 2 players. So we count that as one match. Therefore we divide by 2 and make it 150. 4-digit number is such that number formed by first and second digits taken in the order forms a perfect square, and a number formed by second and the fourth digits taken in that order forms a perfect cube. You will start with perfect cube because there are not too many perfect cubes which are there. So perfect cube you can say 0, 1 for the sake of it, 0, 8, 2 cube, 3 cube is 27 and 4 cube is 64. Now first and second number forms a perfect square. Now perfect square, 2-digit number perfect square ending in 0 not possible. Perfect square ending in 2 not possible. Therefore perfect square should end in 6. 16 or 36 are perfect square. Sum of digits. Sum of digits to be divisible by 11, the sum of odd placed number to sum of even placed number should be same. Sum of odd placed numbers is 10. So sum of even placed number should also be 10. So 10 plus 10, 20. C option. To be divisible by 11, 10 or to be divisible by 11, sum of odd placed numbers plus sum of even placed numbers should be equal or a multiple of 11. Here sum of odd placed numbers is 10. So sum of even placed number also will be 10. So sum of the digits will become 20. Milk costing rupees 10 per litre is mixed with water which is available free of cost to make a 10 litre solution and sold at rupees 6 per litre. So 6 into 10, so 10 litres are sold. So 60 rupees is selling price. And we made a profit of 50%. That means cost price will become selling price upon 1 plus profit percentage, which will become 60 upon 1.5, which will be 40 rupees. So 40 is the cost price. Since 40 is the cost price and milk costs 10 per litre, that means we use 4 litres of milk and 6 litres of water. We use 4 litres of milk and 6 litres of water because total is 10 litres. Now when you reverse, it becomes 6 litres of milk and 4 litres of water because you're reversing the ratio. So 6 litres of milk, then the cost will become 60 rupees. Cost is 60 rupees. And my selling price is same, so sale also is 60 rupees. Cost is 60 rupees, sale is 60 rupees, so there is no profit, no loss. B option. So first we know the selling price 60 rupees. From that you can find a cost price 40 rupees. Cost price is because of milk, so we get 4 litres of milk and 6 litres of water. Reverse that and try to calculate, you will get the answer. Natural numbers subtracted from each of the numbers in a geometric progression. I'll write it as L, 42, 54 and 70, just increasing order of GP because I'm just comfortable with it. If it's GP, then it will be A, AR, AR square, AR cube. Technically 70 should be cube of some number into A. So what cube it can be? 1 cube, say 1, 2 cube 8, 3 cube 27, 4 cube 64. So it could be multiple of 27, so it could be 54, okay, it could be multiple of 8, 64 is a part of 8. So let me start with 64 because that's closest to 70. If not, then we'll work with 27 and work with something. If the cube is 64, that means the number is, I will subtract 6 from the number. If I subtract 6 from the number, 64 is a number. If I subtract 6 from 54, 48 is a number. 6 from here, 36 is a number. So if you look at what is the ratio from here to here, it is into 4 upon 3. 64 upon 48 is 4 upon 3. Same way 48 upon 36 is 4 upon 3. So we know the common ratio should be 4 upon 3. If the common ratio should be 4 upon 3, that means this original ratio should be 27. First ratio. So 27, but that you get after subtracting 6. So before adding 6, if you add 6, it will become 33, D option. So when you subtract 6, I started with the last number, looked at it as a cube and worked on the numbers accordingly. From there I got the first number as 27, so L will be 27 plus 6, which will be 33. Find numbers are such that not more than 2 numbers have the same value. Find a minimum value. Minimum value will take when the higher numbers will take small and lower numbers will take big. So not more than 2 numbers have the same value. So I can take E as 1, D as 1, C as 2, B as 2 and A as 3. So you'll get 3 plus 2 plus 4 plus 2 plus 3. So if you solve this, you will get 14. That is the minimum value possible. So C option. Not more than 2 numbers have the same value. So automatically we take 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, but 1 will take for higher number. So 3E, for E will take 1. So 2D will take 1 and so on. So from there we add it up, you will get 14 as the answer. Thank you.